Hi, welcome to Beauty School. I am Catherine Tatum, Sales Director out of Tallahassee, Florida, and we have Rebecca Strange on here running these fabulous graphics that you see. Say hey, Rebecca. She might be muted. So Miss Rebecca Strange, Sales Director, Senior Sales Director out of Montgomery, Alabama. And so we're here with you today on Beauty School, where you can learn your tips, tricks, and techniques to have you looking and feeling your best in your skin and makeup. So today we are going to be talking to you about our Time-Wise Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. And so this is one of my favorite products for multiple reasons. And so let me tell you about it, what it does before I tell you why I love it so. All right, so this is part of, like I said, our Time-Wise line. So it is anti-aging. That is what the Time-Wise is all about. So it does have that in it. And so this mask is something that you can use at night or during the day. You can use it a couple of different ways. And so the first way that you can use it is if you just want like a little pick-me-up, you want a little extra moisture, you can put it on your face and you can leave it on for like 10 or 15 minutes just for that little bit of extra moisture boost. I am oily skinned, and so whenever I first heard about this mask, I was like, I like that because it's a gel mask, which to me doesn't mean that it's heavy, but it's still giving your skin that moisture, because moisture is key to anti-aging, to keep you looking and feeling young and your skin looking great. And so I love that because I was like, okay, 10 minutes. So let me start with that. But what I quickly found out was that the alternative way of using this mask, which is you put on your regular moisturizer, your serums, your things like that at night, and then you put this on last, and then you go to sleep in it. I quickly found that I really loved that. And so that is your other way of using it. And that is my favorite way of using this mask, is at night on top of my moisturizers, on top of any serums or things like that. And then you put this on last and it'll soak in. It takes it about like 10-ish minutes to kind of soak in. And so that way you don't have like that tacky feel, because it is very moisturizing. And so it's doing its job, but you're not like, don't think that whenever you put this mask on and then you sleep in it, that you're going to have to sleep like this, and you're not going to be able to roll, because you can, because it will dry in. You're not going to end up like sticking to your pillow, because that was my concern. Whenever I first heard someone say, oh, well, you can sleep in it, all I could envision was like sticking to my pillow, and that didn't sound fun to me, nor did it sound like a great night's sleep. But I learned that it does soak in and absorb. And so you have the ability to have that all night moisturizer without, that uncomfortable feeling. So what does this mask do? So it's a moisture renewing gel mask. So that's what it's going to do, is it's going to moisturize your skin. It's going to just renew your skin. You're going to have that extra boost of moisture. Like I said, moisture is really important to anti-aging. So it's going to keep your skin looking young and fresh. I always feel like I wake up with a glow whenever I'm done with this. Like the next morning, you wipe it off, your skin just feels like soft and smooth. And then you just have like this extra glow, and it's that moisture. So I do love that about this mask. So that is my favorite way to use it. Typically in the summer, I'm only going to use it, truthfully, maybe like 2 or 3 times a month, just depending on where my skin is at. If I've been outside and my skin feels dry, even with, sunscreen and moisturizers and stuff, if you're outside a long time, you're hot, your body's drained. I might use it a little extra. In the winter, I'm using this at least once a week, if not twice a week, just because I do love that extra benefit without having that thickness. Being oily skinned, I don't want something that's going to be thick and heavy. So I love this because it does a great job. All right. Now, I do have some dry-skinned clients and friends who actually will put on a thin layer of this underneath their makeup sometimes whenever they're feeling extra dry. That is an option for you. I will tell you, those particular clients typically wear a little bit lighter makeup, so I don't want to like encourage that as a go-to for you. My go-to would be, at night, but know that that is an option if you are feeling extra dry. All right. Now, it's 2020. And in 2020, there are all the things that have happened that are bizarre, and, life is really different. And so one of those different things right now is, of course, the masks. So not just a mask like this, the masks that we love and adore and that we love using, and we look forward to, but these masks. All right. So with those masks, I don't know about you, but if you've worn a mask for any period of time, then you know that you can develop a mask rash. You can't see mine because I have makeup on, but I do actually have a mask rash. And if you've watched these videos in the last 2 to 3 months, on the ones where I have on skincare, that's what I'm talking about, then you'll have seen my mask rash. And so where mine is right now, it's actually getting better because I've been more consistent in doing this, which I'm going to tell you about. But it goes like up under my eyes, and that's the most uncomfortable. Like I can handle this or this, but up under my eyes, that's really uncomfortable. And so the mask rash is a real thing. And so just a quick tip on how you can use your mask, your moisture renewing gel mask, to help prevent that mask rash, is you can actually, in the day, in the morning, whenever you're getting ready, what I do before I have to wear a mask for a long period of time, I put on, my eye cream, and then I put on this instead of my moisturizer in the morning if I know I'm going to have to wear a mask for a period of time that day. And the reason is if I am not wearing foundation, let me caveat that. All right, so you kind of have like two options here. So the first option is if you're going to have to wear a mask for a period of time, you can wear foundation. That's option one, right? So like normal life, right? Pre-2020 COVID mask wearing, you can wear your foundation. Or your alternative, if you're like, hey, I don't want to wear makeup because I am going to be in a mask all day, or you're just not a makeup girl, or, whatever, then your second option is to wear this moisture renewing gel mask. And so I just put this on in the morning on those days that I don't want to put makeup on. And what it does is it acts as a barrier. So whenever you're wearing the mask on your face, you're breathing in, you don't have that air flow out. It's trapped right there. And so any of like the bacteria, the humidity, from your mouth, like, let's just be honest, it's uncomfortable. It's weird. It's going back on your face and it's trapped. And so that's why these mask rashes develop, is because you do have the bacteria and the humidity and the stuff from your mouth that normally goes out, and it's trapped right here. And so you can develop that mask rash. And so this product is a great alternative to foundation or CC cream as a barrier of protection for your skin without having to wear the foundation. And so just keep that in mind. It's a great alternative. It's something that I do on a semi-regular basis. If I don't have makeup on that day, this is what I'm doing. And the reason I know that it works is because I did this early on in the pandemic, and I was like, okay, that's great. And then I changed up my skincare routine for a little bit, as the seasons were changing, and I forgot to do this. And so for a couple of weeks, I didn't do it, and my mask rash came back with a vengeance. And so it's really uncomfortable. I don't really like having dots underneath your eyes. And here's the thing, I don't know about you if you've had the mask rash, but it can even be up on your forehead. And that's because the air is coming out of your mask up there. So that's where it's going to happen, is where your mask is, or where the air immediately escapes. So that's an option for you. One of my other reasons why I love this product, seriously, one of my favorites, is $22. It's a great investment. It's going to last you a long time. You're going to have this, depending on how often you use it, typically pre-2020, one of these would last me 6 months or a year, depending on how much I'm using it. It is really, I'm going to show it to you because it is one of my favorites. I do have makeup on, so I'm not going to put it on, but it is this light pink gel. It's awesome. Super light, and it's going to dry in. So if you do use it on your mask or as a mask rash prevention, just make sure you allow about 10 to 15 minutes before you have to put your mask on, so it can absorb in, so your mask isn't sticking to you. So there you go. This is our moisture renewing gel mask. I hope that you learned something. I hope that this is a product that you'll reach out to your consultant to try for multiple reasons. And so thank you for joining us here on Beauty School. Make sure to come back every week as we continue to bring you tips, tricks, and techniques to have you looking and feeling your best. Thanks, ladies. Have a great day. Bye.